Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and I'm your watch guy today, and I am back with another AliExpress top 10. Yesterday you will have seen my 11 classic AliExpress watches. Now, they were just some watches that I thought deserved a little bit more love. Today I am going to talk you through my top 10 for the AliExpress 11/11 sale this year. And that'll be it. I'm not going to do any more roundups, don't worry. I don't want to be one of those channels that makes a billion videos on the sale. 2 is enough for me. However, I will be doing a couple of reviews later on in the week for a couple of brands that have sent me watches for the sale, so look out for them. Now, if you'd like to pick up any of these watches, I have affiliate links down in the description. If you use one of those, then I get a little bit of a kickback, but you don't pay any extra. I really do appreciate it. However, if you don't want to use those links or you don't want to buy anything, then I still appreciate you watching this video. Thank you very much for the support. So, without further ado, let's start talking about these watches. Now, these will become live on sale on the 11th of November. This sale will be live for 2 days, so try and get the watches in your basket now. Wait for the 11th, purchase them then. Make sure you don't leave it until after the 12th because then prices will go back up. So, let's talk about the watches that I've been looking at through this sale. First of all, one that is, quite frankly, a channel favourite from the outset. This is the Seestern 62 Mass Homage, and it is a perfect 38mm in size. Now, they have fixed the date problem that they had on this watch that you may be aware of, so it is good to go now. Now, this is packed with the NH35 movement. Pretty standard. Ceramic bezel, pretty standard. Sapphire crystal, pretty standard. So you're thinking, what's so special about this watch? Well, for me, it was the finishing and the dial finish too. The quality of these watches is really hard to see without showing you them. Now, if you want to look at the review that I did for these, then it'll be on my channel somewhere. I always forget to do those little links, so I'm really sorry about that. But I do have a review on this one. The finishing on it is absolutely fantastic, and with that 38mm diameter, it's just an absolute pleasure to wear on wrist. And I said Seestern nailed this watch, and I wouldn't go back on that in a million years. This is probably the perfect watch for them to release their brand on. Now, if you wanted to pick this one up, it is available on the Seestern Mechanical Dive Watch store on AliExpress. Their link is in the description. They have multiple different colours. I really like the red on the red band. I think that's an absolutely beautiful colour option. Now, picking this up in the sale will cost you £124.74, which I think is a fantastic deal for this quality of watch. Gonna fix my head a little bit. Last video, someone accused me of having a toupee or hair homage. Yeah, that was nice. Thanks. You know who you are. Next, we couldn't wait very long before going to Pagani Design, could we? This is Pagani Design's latest release to a Seamaster homage, but it is the Planet Ocean, as you will see. This is packed with a VK64 movement, which means it doesn't have a second or ticking second hand on the dial. It comes in a couple of different colour options. I think the orange and blue band is the one to go for. I think that's a beautiful option. 42mm in diameter. It's going to be a bigger watch. Obviously, the Planet Ocean is a bigger watch. You can also pick this up on a bracelet, and it is available on the Pagani Design official store. Now, they are sending one of these into me very soon, so I hope to be reviewing on the channel for you in the next week or so, if everything goes to plan. If you want to pick this one up in the sale, it is £61.20. Now, we move to a brand that isn't really mentioned too much on YouTube or watch review YouTube, but it's an absolutely fantastic brand, and they release really quality watches at an affordable price. It's not the cheapest in the world, but it is very affordable. This is Ruland. Now, I know you want me to say Haruland, but I'm pretty confident that someone corrected me the last time that I mentioned one, and it's Ruland in the national pronunciation. I might have got it wrong. I probably have. I always do. But look at this watch. It's bloody fantastic. It is a homage to a Breitling, but it's in a bronze case, and it has a very, very attractive dial on this one. That really nice gradient green to black with a texture is absolutely gorgeous. But on top of that, we have this split numeral design, which I really do like. I want to say California dial, but not California dial. It is, you know what I'm getting at. I absolutely love the look of this watch. It is a CUSN 8 bronze case. It is available at £165 during the sale. And you'll see there that it has actually got a matched date wheel, or as closely matched as we would like to see for £165. I think that really does blend the design very well, especially with it down at the 6 o'clock. This one is available on the Steel Dive Watch store, and that's who I've linked in the description. Number 4 on the list has us going back to Pagani. And it's a watch that I've reviewed before. However, this is the updated version, and I'm glad to say that they have made all of the updates that we, or us as a community, suggested. I said that it would look much better with brushed lugs. They really needed to do the colourful dials, the blue and yellow in particular, and a no date option would be fantastic. And look what they've done. Look what they've done. They've gone and done it for us. I mean, I love it when they listen. It's fantastic. And it also means that I've got to go buy one of these watches now. Even though I've got pretty much the same, well, it's not pretty much the same. It's the black variant. I need to go get one of these too. I'll probably keep both. Yeah, why not? Why not? There's space in the watch box. One of them anyway, maybe. There's space on the desk. This one is packed with the NH35 movement. It's available on the Pagani Design AliExpress official store. I've dealt with them before and they're quite reliable. This one comes in on the sale price of £72.95. And I think it's going to be really popular. I've seen a review of one of these already and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm just very torn between whether I want to buy the yellow dial or the blue dial. That's my only predicament at the minute. What AliExpress list would be complete without a San Martin? Certainly not mine. I've recently become the proud owner of a San Martin watch. I will be reviewing that in the next couple of days during the actual sale, so look forward to that. But today I'm talking about their GMT. Now I really love this GMT and it's because of that ceramic bezel. Now they've done the Pepsi ceramic bezel the right way. Apparently it's really hard to get a certain tone of red in ceramic, but they've done it. And at the price that they've done it, I think it's a fantastic deal. Obviously packed with a GMT movement, it comes in at £282.40 on the San Martin official store. Now, the real thing that you're paying for here is the San Martin quality. And that wasn't something that I completely believed in until I got my first San Martin. And genuinely, it absolutely blew me away. The quality in those watches is insane for the price. I'm not going to go as far to say that it's Swiss quality, but it's definitely pushing a lot of the £400, £500 brands at the moment. I think that is definitely in contention with those brands. Certainly the Hamiltons or the Satinas of the world, the Seikos of the world, the finishing on these San Martins is incredible. Now we move from one GMT to another, and this one is at a completely different end of the price spectrum. This is the first watch that I've mentioned from Lac Denton. Now I'm pretty confident that Lac Denton is a derivative of Pagani Design. I don't know if it's going to be their original design brand or like what, but I'm sure they got a link. I just don't know what it is at the moment. This is their GMT. It's packed with a Pearl DG movement, as the other Pagani Design GMTs are. As I say, this is under the Lac Denton brand. It is 40mm in diameter, which will be a really nice fit for a lot of us. Sapphire crystal, I'm not too sure the material on the bezel, as it's a matte type of finish there. You can see it's available on the Guanchin official store, so head over there if you want to see that one. I'm pretty confident that this is an original design. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen this before, and I really do think the orange and the black accent each other so well, and the way that they've incorporated that date wheel or date window is exactly how brands should be doing it, so it fits with the dial. Now we move from one budget watch to another this time, and this one gets insane in price. This is the Addies Dive Quartz Submariner homage, and it is only £27 in the sale. That is on the Addies Dive store at £27. Yes, it's only got a mineral crystal. Yes, it is a quartz movement. Over £27. That's a fantastic deal. It really, really is. And it's kind of nice to see a brand experimenting with this type of movement. Now, you don't often see quartz watches with these brands because they think that the automatic route is the only way to show that they have a luxury piece or a piece that's an absolute bargain. However, I think that it's nice to see a quartz piece on the market too. I really think I'm going to have to pick one of these up just to see what the quality is like. I've seen a review, but you know, it's not the same as seeing it in person. Therefore, I really do want to get it in and feature it for you guys. So that will probably be on my personal buying list this week. So we move back to Pagani Design for the last time for this year's 11/11 video. This is one of their latest releases and it is a no date sub homage. Now a lot of us have asked for this homage. It's 40mm case. It comes in the aged loom variant or a white loom variant. I'd personally pick up the white loom. I'm just not that much into the faux patina type of loom. They don't always colour match it correctly. They don't always get the right effect. It often comes out very orange. Not into that. So I would opt for the full white version. It's packed with the NH35 movement, ceramic bezel and sapphire crystal insert as you'd expect. Now there is an NH35 movement as I just mentioned, which will mean that it's got a ghost date position. I don't mind that. Not many people do, but I think it's worth mentioning. It is available for £85.11 in the sale on the Pagani Design official store, and I think that one will be another popular piece during the sale. Now we're going a little bit more up market with the next piece, and we go to Sugess. Now Sugess makes some absolutely fantastic seagull-based chronograph pieces. This is no exception. It is a CUSN 8 bronze pilot's watch, and obviously it is in that big crown type of style, that absolutely huge onion crown. It is a 42mm case, which I think is probably the perfect size for that style of watch. Obviously it's not going ridiculously big, it's still wearable on wrist. That bronze case, textured dial, sapphire crystal and an ST19 movement make this an absolutely gorgeous acquisition for anyone. Obviously this is one of the more expensive watches on AliExpress, or pushing towards that £300 ceiling that we often see, but I think that's definitely worth it, especially with that ST19 movement. It's a mechanical chronograph, not the cheapest thing to get hold of on the market, especially not with this type of quality. Sugess make absolutely brilliant watches, so definitely worth a look if that is your style. That's available on the Sugess official store if you're interested, and it is available for £253 during the sale. Now for number 10 on the list, I've kind of split it into two. It's kind of the same watch, but it's not. This is the Tsar Bomber. Now obviously it's a Richard Mille homage, and you don't often get them on the market because I can imagine they're quite expensive to produce or quite expensive to homage with a good quality automatic movement. I think if this is your style, this one looks an absolutely fantastic acquisition. It's packed with an NH05 movement, not something that I've been aware of on the market before, but that's what they've labelled this one. Now it's in that Richard Mille style. That's the biggest selling point to this watch. It's also a skeleton dial, which a lot of people do enjoy, and it's fitted to that rubber band. Now I said I've split this into two. This particular piece is £183 in the sale, which I think is a good price. However, if you don't want to go that far, you can pick it up with a quartz movement. This is the Tsar Bomber Quartz. Now, it's still in that same Richard Mille fashion. However, it's packed with a VK Seiko movement. It is the VK67. As you can see, chronograph movement, still in that same type of style, but much more affordable at £103. So if you've been looking for a good Richard Mille homage, I think that these are definitely the way to look for you. And again, probably going to be a little bit popular during the sale. If you'd like to pick one of these up, it is available on the Tsar Bomber official store. I've linked them in the description. Guys, that is the end of my AliExpress top 10 for the year. Now, I know you're all going to be rushing to pick up the watch that you want in the sale. What I suggest you do, again, is pop it into your basket, wait for the sale, and then just proceed through the checkout. Make it nice and simple for yourself. Don't leave it till the last minute to pick up what you want. just because stock isn't guaranteed. I hope you all pick up the watches that you desire in the sale, and I would love to hear about the ones that you are going to get. Please do leave me a comment. Tell me what you're looking at or what you're definitely going to pick up. Or tell me a couple of your top 10 to look at this year. Thank you for watching this, guys. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.